7. Short story. The construction worker. Liam was a young man of striking looks, handsome, stylish, and full of swagger. Growing up in a poor countryside where life was always living hand to mouth, he decided to leave his hometown. He set out to find a new land where he could build a career and, perhaps, meet the woman of his life. He arrived in a dazzling city. At first, finding a place to stay was extremely difficult. As prosperous as the city was, enjoyment only belonged to those who had money. Eventually, he moved into a laborer's neighborhood, a rundown boarding area people often called a slum. His father had passed away long ago. All that remained was his elderly, ailing mother and a younger sister who had married and lived far away. 1 year after he left home, his mother also died. He returned, devastated, to mourn her. For a year, Liam made a living doing manual loading work. A few months later, a fellow boarder introduced Liam to a job as a construction helper. One day, Liam met Lily, a gentle, lovely girl who sold bread at the alley entrance near the construction site. They often exchanged shy, lingering glances. And so, what was bound to happen did happen. They moved in together. Lily was also an orphan. Neither of them had enough money to hold a wedding, so they registered their marriage and began living together. 15 years passed. Liam had become a middle-aged man. His skin sagged and was darkened by the sun from countless construction sites. He was still a construction worker, but now a skilled main worker. They had 2 children. The older one was 12, the younger 9. They had managed to buy a small house. Lily continued selling bread every day. But this time, something was different. Another man had captured her heart. Lily and that man shared many nights together. A needle kept in a bag will eventually poke through. Lily's affair reached Liam's ears. After a day of grueling work, touching his head only to realize he had been betrayed, Liam was furious. Yet Lily remained indifferent, as if nothing had happened. They went to court and divorced. By the court's ruling, she left, abandoning the 2 children for Liam to raise. A few months later, a gang of loan sharks came looking for Liam. They forced him to repay a debt of $2 billion that Lily had incurred. By then, Lily had fled. Liam refused, stating that they were no longer related. But the gangsters only cared about money. Any reasoning was useless. They pressured him to sell the house, and of course he refused. The debt collectors arranged to meet Liam at a beef hotpot restaurant. He didn't want to go, but they threatened that if he didn't show up, they would kidnap his 2 children, cripple them, and force them to beg on the streets. With a heavy heart, Liam went to the restaurant, thinking that since it was crowded, he might be safe. The moment he arrived, they beat him until he was dizzy and his ears rang. They threatened that anyone who intervened would also be beaten, so no one dared step in. Fearing the police, they forced him into a 7 Seat car and assaulted him inside. Then they dumped him, broken and crawling, on the sidewalk. He tried to cry out for help, but no sound came.